Many people will walk in and out of your life, but only true friends will leave footprints in your heart. You must do the things you think you cannot do. If you lose money, you lose much. If you lose friends, you lose more. If you lose faith, you lose all. Think as little as possible about yourself, and as much as possible about other people. When you have decided what you believe, what you feel must be done, have the courage to stand alone and be counted. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by doing the thing which you think you cannot do. No matter how plain a woman may be, if truth and honesty are written across her face, she will be beautiful. Never be bored, and you will never be boring. Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. You'll be damned if you do, and damned if you don't. If someone betrays you once, it's their fault. If they betray you twice, it's your fault. I wonder if one of the penalties of growing older is that you become more and more conscious that nothing is very permanent. Happiness is not a goal, it is a byproduct. Life is what you make it. Always has been, always will be. It takes as much energy to wish as it does to plan. You wouldn't worry so much about what others think of you if you realized how seldom they do. The future is literally in our hands to mold as we like, but we cannot wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow is now. One thing life has taught me: if you are interested, you never have to look for new interests. They come to you. When you are genuinely interested in one thing, it will always lead to something else. Life is like a parachute jump. You've got to get it right the first time. Philosophy is not best expressed in words. It is expressed in the choices one makes. A woman is like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water. I believe that anyone can conquer fear by doing the things he fears to do, provided he keeps doing them until he gets a record of successful experience behind him. Nothing we learn in this world is ever wasted. I can't tell you how to succeed, but I can tell you how to fail. Try to please everybody. Do not stop thinking of life as an adventure. You have no security unless you can live bravely, excitingly, imaginatively, unless you can choose a challenge instead of competence. Since everybody is an individual, nobody can be you. You are unique. No one can tell you how to use your time. It is yours. Your life is your own. You mold it. You make it. We gain strength and courage and confidence by each experience in which we really stop to look fear in the face. We must do that which we think we cannot. The more we simplify our material needs, the more we are free to think of other things. Work is always an antidote to depression. I am who I am today because of the choices I made yesterday. We must preserve our right to think and differ. It is not fair to ask of others what you are not willing to do yourself. Justice cannot be for one side alone, but must be for both. To handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. You have to accept whatever comes, and the only important thing is that you meet it with courage and with the best that you have to give. Caring comes from being able to put yourself in the position of the other person. Enjoy every minute you have with those you love, my dear, for no one can take joy that is passed away from you. It will be there in your heart to live on when the dark days come. It is a brave thing to have courage to be an individual. It is also, perhaps, a lonely thing. But it is better than not being an individual, which is to be nobody at all. People grow through experience if they meet life honestly and courageously. This is how character is built. Some people are going to leave a mark on this world, while others will leave a stain. When you look fear in the face, you are able to say to yourself, I lived through this horror. I can take the next thing that comes along. The things you refuse to meet today always come back at you later on, usually under circumstances which make the decision twice as difficult as it originally was. Before we can make friends with anyone else, we must first make friends with ourselves. Today is the oldest you've ever been, and the youngest you'll ever be again. All of life is a constant education. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Courage is more exhilarating than fear, and in the long run, it is easier. Beautiful young people are accidents of nature, but beautiful old people are works of art. You can often change your circumstances by changing your attitude. I am convinced that every effort must be made in childhood to teach the young to use their own minds. For one thing is sure, if they don't make up their minds, someone will do it for them. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. For our own success to be real, it must contribute to the success of others. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. Do one thing every day that scares you. Nothing has ever been achieved by the person who says, "It can't be done." Eleanor Roosevelt's quotes are a powerful reflection of her wisdom, resilience, and unwavering belief in human potential. They ignite a fire within, urging us to rise above fear, embrace our strength, and shape a future filled with